point at me. People are quite vulnerable when they come to New Zealand. They don't know the land, they don't know the system. It's a Palanga system.
Pacific Island woman and Maori, they are mainly in the low-paid work. Some of them work more than 2 or 3 jobs a night, a day. So yeah, because $12.55 is not on, so that's why they have to go 2 or 3 jobs. I know this because I'm a union organizer.
I believe that's my calling. It doesn't matter what kind of job you do. It's about really valuing people. I was born in Nanumea, one of the islands right up north. Life was very difficult, quite poor. I can still remember sometimes when it's Christmas time, we want to have balloons, some simple things like that. But I go to mom and mom saying, well, we have no money, we can't afford those things.
Very hard. We only survive with our fish because my husband is a strong man, like he know how to fishing. All of our other family relying on us too. So we share to our family, other family.
You have to get up in the morning, clean outside, and then after school, we have to go up the mountain. We plant cassava, we plant yangona, we do weeding. And I tell you, that was the first time I saw a snake. Big as bloody snake.
I always send a letter to encourage her to try in school so forth for the life.
Mom and Dad has really taught us, instilled in us those values. It's very important to respect other people, no matter their status in life, whether they're rich, they are poor, or whatever color they are. They do matter. And so those values, I carry them with me everywhere I go. I think when you think about the future and what is best for your family, everything is just, it's no big deal. This is where we used to live when our whānau family moved to New Zealand in 1989. Where our mum and dad are, people just kind of popping in, and then they become permanent part of our lives. Up until one time, I don't know, you turn left, there's somebody there, you turn right, there's somebody there. It was more than 20, Mum?
Oh, I think you can remember we used to
I said more than 20, Mum said, oh, more than that. Mom, I don't want to say that on TV.
Yes, we used
because we had couples and with their cousins, and then we had single people as well. Sometimes they're students, sometimes they work here, but they just want to crash at home because they missed home as well. And so they're Marae style. They sleep here, even in the kitchen, we clear everything. And so we always say, well, first come, first serve. If you missed out on the chickens, grab a pair of goggles and jump in the pots and look for some food in there. So that was a joke that our family always, and then they know it. If you no chicken, then you just end up with the soup and the bun. And that was, everybody was happy. My first job, because most of my cousins and my people are at strawberry picking, that was one of the work scheme that was the agreement between the Tuvalu government and New Zealand. One time we had a meeting, and the liaison officer who looks after the workers here saw the workers were complaining about their pay and all other things. And so I had a go with our liaison officer here for like, you better do your job, because it looks like this, hello, I'm only there for a few days and here am I having a go with the liaison officer already.
Organiser Fala Haulangi says as affecting workers as well.
There's fear, they're scared that there might be the next one on the line, they'll be laid off tomorrow or that kind of thing.
It's quite a struggle every day when you experience exploitation to the max, of workers who come here who are quite new, because I can quite relate myself to that.
Sometimes I have to hold my kids' sports because I can't afford to.
Because you have no idea about employment law here, workers' rights, what does it mean?
All our Tongan members from system raise go up to the front.
People are quite vulnerable when they come to New Zealand. They don't know the land, they don't know the system. It's a palanga system. People are trying to, to understand the whole system, and some employers really take advantage of that. I've been there, done it, so I know what it's like,
I'm proud because he helps our people, like in their letters and things like that. Yes, that I was proud of her. Helping other people, yes.
I say union, you say power, union!
I was diagnosed in 2016. Did I ever cry? No, I didn't even cry. I was just shocked. I said, yes, I'm happy to take my boobie off. That's, I don't want to take both my boobies off because the other boobie was good to me. So why should I take the other good boobie? It's not fair. So I said, I'll just take the bad boobie off. So that was how it went, yeah.
When she came from the doctor and told me that, I really want to cry. When he went back to work, I went into the room and cried there. I cry and ask my Lord, so what is happening to my daughter? I was trying to hold my eyebrows, otherwise but I see her is very strong, so I've been hiding inside yes, I was very sad when I hear that, yes.
Hurry up. You're stressed.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day, eh?
When I look at her,
Okay, we have to.
she is strong now.
She's my role model.
Avocado.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, looking at her, and it's a lot of things, the values that she taught me when I was young. So I hold those values, It's just how I look at life today.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. People from the island their life is not good when they first come to here, they have no job, no house to live. Yeah, so even though many of us in the house, only my husband working, we only have the bread and the water, that's all. We can survive for another day and another day. Yeah, that's what I feel. That's why when they say because we're looking after them, yeah, because of the love.
The way they treated me, I'm like their own child. They brought me here. I lived with them without any job for nearly 2 years.
I think I still back in Tuvalu if they don't bring me over here. I'm really say thank you for them, the care, the kindness, and the love. It's very important to me. They're always in my heart, wherever.
Grateful that my grandparents bring my mom over. I wasn't their biological daughter, but treating her like she's like their own daughter, their own blood.
Just like Galo, my dad's not their biological son, but they brought him up as their own. They are the root of it all, like their influence on us. That's how we see what family is, and we keep that close-knit. Like no one's ever broken that bond.
Because they come, they single, they married. We do their wedding and all their kids born in our hands. We look after them when they're young. Until now, see, they all growing up. We are 28 years of living in New Zealand. But the main thing in my heart is love, to love.
So those are the things that, Mom has taught me that I valued in life, and that's made me who I am today.